a news article that came out on the December the 18th, late last week, caught my attention. And it was about Vanguard coming out with a new series of 401k options where a person can invest in a target fund that actually has an annuity attachment to it. Can you tell us a little bit, Grayson, of how that supposedly, based on the article, that's supposed to work?
It's a bit of an interesting concept because people who are working at a company and they contribute to a 401k, what they can do is have a target date fund that they contribute to, and then as they get older and they get closer to retirement, some of their fixed income in that fund will convert to a fixed annuity. Now, they may not annuitize right off the bat, but basically what it's going to do is give them the ability to have some guaranteed income until they die, or at least that's the idea behind it.
Grayson, what's so crazy to me is why would anybody be interested in this product? And the reason I'm throwing this question out, you can put money in a target fund with Vanguard, and at age 65, you could roll all that money over and annuitize it. Same exact thing. Why would anybody that's an astute investor do that? And here's the answer. The answer is an astute investor would not do that. That's going to be somebody that is worried about not having enough money. They would do something like this, but a sophisticated investor would stay far from it.
That's right. A lot of people have come out against annuities, and there is some appeal in the way that they're sold, and it's because they're sold as something that has an upside potential with guarantees. You're not going to run out of money in retirement. You'll be able to have some appreciation in maybe what you're going to get every month, but once you annuitize, you do kiss that money goodbye. And that is something that is really one of the main things that people don't know and that they might not fully be aware of when they do this.
What you can do is at retirement at age 65 or 67, whatever that age will be for you, if you have a 401k, you can roll that tax-free into a traditional IRA. It's called a rollover IRA. Then you can manage that money based on income needs. So if you need 4% withdrawal out of your portfolio, you can set it up to be managed to pay you that 4%. Plus, you can invest it in equities to keep up with inflation. So over time, inflation is not eating away at your purchasing power. So your investments are growing. Once you annuitize the income that they're going to pay you for the rest of your life, if it's another 20, 30 years, it's going to be constant. It's not going to go up. So if it's $100 a month, 30 years from now, it's going to be $100 a month. So people need to be aware of that.
On a closing note, what we really want to get across here is that you should avoid this annuity route just because you can do a lot better having custody over your money, and you'll also be able to make better returns than what it's going to offer you. Steve, is there anything that you would add to that?
Just to reiterate what you're saying, Grayson, this is not about making better returns. This is really to calm the fear of people that are afraid that they're going to run out of money, and that how they can have a fixed amount of money once they retire. But it's really not the best thing that you can do with your money. So if you're a sophisticated investor, you're going to stay away from this.
Until next time, may God richly bless you, and feel free to reach out to us with any questions, and we'll be happy to get you pointed in the right direction.